Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the New England Patriots. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Okay, break. Here we go, set.
This game will start with a throw on first down. Oh, and they come after him right away, and definitely goes on the first play of the game.
A loss of 6.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocking. They're on their feet cheering. Well, one play in, got a little quieter in here. This defense came out, and they took the fight right to them, able to bring the quarterback down for an opening play sack to get their defense settled into this one.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They'll look to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
Yards on the play.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches.
60 Eagles, 60.
He'll try and run for this with Henry. And he's only going to be able to get back to the line. That's all. 3 plays to start. Quick fourth down. So 4th down, and the Aussie, Torrey Taylor, on to kick it away. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. That's fielded at about the 18. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Ready up.
They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Genty. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5. And in motion is Coleman. They'll keep it on the ground with Genty. And he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's Lane. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
At the 27-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Going to go right back to Henry. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
16 yards.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, New England.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18. Roll. Check go.
They'll go again here with Henry. Henry hit the ball, comes free. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down and
All
7.
things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
It'll be swung out wide to Spears. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. Try to pitch one forward. That was an option there, but it does fall incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
Third, they need 8.
Let's go now.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down. The Raiders have their punt team out there, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
49-yard line.
Play action. He'll set up to throw. And caught. Derrick Henry. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put two guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
Back to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up a third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
He'll air it out down the middle. And good running on the return. That'll help him out as the ball right around the 45-yard line.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 7. We'll run the toss to Genji. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Open man, left side, he's got him. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Send a man in motion right. On play action, here's McCarthy. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
Okay, break. Ryan. Let's go now.
Schultz, the motion man.
Let's go.
On the ground, it's Genty. They'll take this down to the 23. Zaire Franklin that time there for the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
60 Eagle.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. That is Christian Barmore. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
3rd and long.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Man in motion is Coleman. On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Bronco switch. 79.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. And good work there to get the first down yardage, and maybe better fortune that they get the ball back and Greg retained possession.
Nice job by the back there, Mike. He's able to get the first down, and I know that's where his mind was, but he can't forget to protect the ball, and that's the utmost importance. And fortunately for him, in this case, the ball ends up going out of bounds.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Patriots first down. He'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Arian Smith. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 42-yard line.
The gun. Here's a give to Henry. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
A 7-yard gain.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Opening carry of the game for Tyjae Spears. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9.
He is brought down at the 26. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. He'll drop to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will score! Arian Smith, touchdown, Patriots. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Jeffrey Bossa there to bring him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Now McCarthy. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. first and 10. To throw is McCarthy. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
First down, Las Vegas.
Let's go now. 19 Tigers.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it'll bring up second down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. He'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That was complete to Jalen Lane. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Sauce Gardner, as good as they come. There to knock that one away.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
McCarthy to the air on second down. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of the Patriots has it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Here's Coop for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Pats will take a 14-6 lead.
14, Raiders 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second, as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Let's go, 18, right here. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Raiders.
Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This would tie the NFL record, a 66-yard attempt. This one looks good, and it is good from 66. Move over Justin Tucker. There is company atop the record books. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going up top. And this one is intercepted. Derek Stingley comes up with it. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And In this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Let's go. 70s.
They'll run with Denty. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Check.
They'll go again with Genty. And much more room to run on this one. Pick up of 8, and that'll bring up third down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Vegas.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He's into space past the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
More yards.
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
17 yards. First down, Raiders.
To throw, it's McCarthy. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he will get into the end zone. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Las Vegas. It felt like they needed a touchdown. Greg, in the worst way, after getting those early field goals to find the end zone. Big boost for this offense.
And it felt like they really needed it, as you said, Mike, to come away with 3 previous drives ending in field goals and not being able to cross it over the goal line for 6. It starts to wear on you as an offense. You start having a little doubt, saying, hey, can we finish any of these drives? Now they finally do, and we can expect this to kind of start to roll throughout the rest of this game.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Back to throw. He'll spot before Longhorn. Gunnar Helm. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
17 yards.
First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and the first down.
42-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. At the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Metcalf makes the grab again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
They get 15 on that game. First down, New England.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Smash, smash. Let's go. Jack Panther. Viking 18. Let's go.
This is Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. Now, faking the give. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. Good blocking, and he's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, New England. On is Coot for the point after. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. They bring the tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Christian Barmore, his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Number 5 for him on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Tight end on the move left. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Rolling right. He's going to tuck it and go. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
This is 3rd and 6. Run out of the gun for Genty. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Raider 1st down.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Once again, it's Genty. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 12. They'll run to begin the 4th, and here's Genty. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Vegas.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He'll get this off to Genty. And he'll be run out short of the line of scrimmage, so let's call it a loss of 1 on 1st down.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack, but there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go. Viking 18.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Raider 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Buffalo 18.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. That one is complete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
His kick is good. He got it. And they inch a bit closer here in this 4th quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throw left side, that's Johnson. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 37 yards.
37-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Ready, set. Here we go, here we go. Viking 18.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It's pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba. And the Patriots will take over possession here at the 44.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Let's go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
29-yard line.
Here's the toss, right side to Henry. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And the 7, and it will set up first and goal. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
7-yard line.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal. Now the Raiders are going to use their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Ready? Go.
Henry will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up one, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the fourth quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
Marcus Jones now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here is first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now, second and inches. Man in motion is Coleman. They'll drop to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacting the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Third and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
Throwing again is McCarthy. This one complete to Bateman. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
16 more yards.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. They'll come up now for second down.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Now McCarthy. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
17.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long.
79 Broncos.
To throw is McCarthy. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That one incomplete. Hubbard outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
Great job there defensively separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
He'll let this go towards the end zone. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
And it all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing, all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were one stop away from ending this